staring too much. I know that I don't make things clear.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Red back at it again with another video, and I am showing you guys exactly how our private label process is going to start. Okay, so we're just gonna go ahead and jump into the video. I'm gonna figure out how to do the whole like different subjects on the video part on the YouTube video. So if you want to go to a specific part, or at least have it on the screen right here, the timestamps of everything. If you just want to create a custom label, if you want to add a mock-up, just a lot of different things. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Again, my name is Kira. Everybody calls me Red with 2 D's, and I am the owner of 2 e-commerce businesses, byREDD Beauty and byREDD Wholesale. And we are going to be talking about byREDD Wholesale today. And byREDD Wholesale is a beauty brand who creates bulk and private label beauty products for other business owners. Currently right now, as of March 2022, we only are offering skincare items, but later on this year, we will be offering other items as well. Okay, so this is our private label page on our website. Okay, so right now you see that there's a banner saying private label is coming soon, because we technically launch tomorrow after I'm recording this video on March 17th. So by the time you see this video, we're either preparing for the launch for tomorrow or it's already launched. Okay, so March 17th, 2022. And when you will come to this page, you're actually going to see a lot more products than just the ones you see here. These are just the examples that I'm going to be showing you guys. Okay, so there will be a different promotional banner up here, or maybe not a banner at all, and then you will see all the products. So let's go through all the different products to show you what you need to look at and what will be beneficial for you. Okay, so the first thing that is going to be super beneficial is actually the different products. Now I know you see custom logo creation, promotional mock-up, add-on, but the main thing we're talking about is the actual product. So when you see the products, they're going to be after both of these. Okay, so let's click on this example product. Okay, so this is an example product. My design team created this example just to show you guys different label creations, and that's why this picture is here. Okay, but when you click on a product, this is what you're going to see. You're going to see the name of that product. Each title is going to have the word private label in the title. If the product does not have the words private label, it is not a private label product. Okay, it's probably a wholesale or a bulk product, and you will not receive your products inside of individual bottles. Okay, so I just want you guys to know, if you see the word private label, that means you are ordering a private label product. All of our products, no matter if it's wholesale or individual bottles, takes 3 to 5 business weeks to process, because we are making everything fresh for you and your customers, so you can have the best manufactured products going out off of your shelves. Okay, in this product, since it is just an example, we only have a description box, but for all of the other products that you guys are going to see, you're going to have an ingredients tab and a how to use tab. So not only is this important for you to know what's inside of every single product and how to use the product, this is going to be great information for your own customers. All of this information, the ingredients and the directions, are going to already be included onto all of your labels. We already have all that information covered for you. Okay, the description box is going to be super simple, straight to the point, telling you the benefits of the product that you are currently looking at. Okay, we're going to scroll down a little bit and look at the actual units and pricing of all the different products. Now, this is just explaining how many of these products you're going to get, what sizes, if there's a size associated with it, and how many labels comes with that unit count. So for example, if you're only going to get 5 of these spot treatment dropper bottles, then it's going to cost $115 for 4 ounces. If you want 8 ounces, again, this is just an example. This is not the bottle versus the pricing. I just had to show you guys an example. If you want 5 8-ounce bottles, that is going to be $175. And where we are getting our waterproof and oil resistant labels, the minimum count for label production is 25 counts. So if you only want 5 or 10 products for your brand, that's perfectly fine. We'll still be able to print off and apply labels for you, but you will still have to purchase 25 labels. The best deal out of this, anything less than 20 bottles, anything less than 30 bottles is basically the 20 bottle count, right? Now we are working to possibly add a 25 unit count, but we have not done that yet. Maybe at the end of the month to see how many people are ordering, how many units. But as of right now, it's just 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40, 50. And then of course you can add more. All right. So again, that's how you read this table. Let's do like a higher one, right? So 50 units of this example product for 4 ounces is going to cost me $300, and I'm going to receive 50 labels. Okay. Now you may be thinking, that's kind of steep. I don't really know. Let me actually tell you that what's all included, and we're going to make sure that all of our private label products have that tab, and you would see that on the other tab, on the other products once they are active. Every single order, you are going to receive a mock-up that looks just like this. You see how this is seamless on the website, and it has a little drop shadow, and it's perfectly, this is exactly how your product is going to look. Every single product that you order is going to include a free mock-up. Every single product. So if you order 1 product or if you order 10, you will receive a mock-up specifically for that product. That is included into the price. What's also included into the price is your label design creation. We are working with a group of designers that is creating your label for you. Okay. We're taking your logo, we're taking your brand colors, and we're creating something that you've never seen before. That price and service is also included into this. You do not have to pay an additional price to get a mock-up or to get a designer to do anything, because we're going to do it all for you. Okay. So that is what this includes. So this, it may seem like $115 is a lot for 5 bottles, but if you include all the mock-ups that people normally charge maybe $15 to $20 for each, on top of designing labels for every single product, product label design could also run you $10 to $15 each as well. So if you just rack that up with about 3 products, $45 times 2 is $90. $90 on top of you purchasing the product and the bottles, when you can just get all 5 for $115, but you're also paying for the labels as well. Okay. So again, if it has a different sizing, we will have that product selection down here, and for you to choose your quantity. So if you want 4 ounces or 8 ounces, you get to choose which size and how many you want, and it will correspond with the table. Okay. So that is exactly how you will choose the private label products that you want. All right. And this is going to go for any product that we have offering for private label. Now, some products you may see that there are some quantities or sizing that may be blurred out, meaning that depending on what combination you choose, it may not be available, and that is okay. Right. So it does not mean that it's sold out or out of stock. It's just actually not available for whatever that is. And that's going to happen on some of the custom soap boxes and for the face washes. We have a lot of different sizing combinations that do not go with one another, and you will see that when you go to the site. Okay. So now let's move on to a promotional mock-up. So I just told you all of these prices include a white clear background, very professional mock-up. But what if you want a mock-up that's like really stands out, great for your social media pages, for your website, to show that you're launching a new line, you're about to launch a new business. You want something that looks like this, right? So let's actually go to the promotional mock-up add-on. Okay, so this is what the promotional mockup add-on looks like. These are just a few examples, again, that our team has already created just to show you what we can do. And this is what your stuff can look like. So instead of having just a plain white background, we can have something that looks nice, and you can also direct and help our designer create something for you, for your brand. Okay, this is the only thing that is an additional price. Okay, so in order to have this promotional mockup with all your different products or whatever you will want on there, that will be an additional $35. Okay, but we do have it that if you add it to your cart while you are checking out for private label, we'll only charge you $25, right? So take $10 off and you'll be able to add this promotional mockup to your cart, and it will be added automatically. Okay, and it will tell you only need to add this one time to your cart for your entire order. You do not need to add multiple one of these. You will not get multiple promotion mockups unless you will want multiple ones. But if you just want one, you just need to add one. If you would like multiple different ones, then you would add as many as you would like. Okay, so let's go back a little bit and let's look at what your process will look like if you do not have a logo, brand colors, and you want to start brand new, fresh with us. Okay, so these last two basically are like, I already got all of my products together. I know what I want. I already have a logo. I already know what my brand colors are. I just need someone to design and print the labels for me, right? I completely understand that, and a lot of people are there. But there are tons of people, and we did a poll on our social media page, and about 35 to 40% people said that they do not have a logo. They want us to create their logo for them. They want us to give them brand colors and a palette to work with. So we decided to add custom logo creation to this process as well. These are some of the simple logos that our design team has created in the past and can also help create for you. All right. So if you want to do private label, and you want us to not only do your designs for your product labels, print them off, but you need help with just creating the label as well, we have that option for you. This is an additional service. Okay, it is $75, and this goes directly to our designer teams. We do not keep this at all. It is all done through them, and this would be the price for if you was to get it not from us as well either. So if you just want to go ahead and get everything all in one swoop, add the custom logo creation, go ahead, you can add the product mock-up. If you want to, you can go ahead and do the private labeling as well, do it all in one take, and we will know exactly what you ordered and how to take care of you going forward. Okay, so again, if you do not have a logo or colors or anything like that, we can go ahead and take care of that for you. You will receive all of your logo files and all of the different hex codes for your brand colors, and we will make sure that we use your logo on every single product the way you would want us to use it. Okay, so now let's actually go and move on to, after you checked out, what's the process? How do I know? Who do I get in contact with? What's going to happen? So as soon as you check out, you will receive an automatic email. So this is the email that you are going to receive, okay? It is literally going to say priority, custom label design. And the reason why this is priority is because we need to go ahead and get the ball rolling for your product label design process, because as soon as you order through our Shopify site of all of your products, your order is being processed in regards to the actual products being bottled. But when it comes to creating the custom labels, that has not started until you fill out this form. So it's going to say hi and whatever your first name is on your order. We are so happy you decided to partner with us in creating your beauty brand, because again, currently right now we are only offering skincare, but we'll be offering body, hair care in the future. Okay. And we're just letting you know this email is just to get some more information about your brand so we can start your label design process. Please fill out this form below. And if you are unable to fill out this form in a timely manner, your label process will be delayed. Okay. If you do not fill out this form, your process will be delayed. You filling out this form, day one is the day one process of your label design process. Okay. If you have any questions, of course, you can reply all to this email. You will receive this email. Our help email will receive it, and our designer currently right now will receive that email as well. Okay. So when you click on the form, what exactly is going to pop up? You will see this form right here. It is titled Product Labels Form, and does not matter if you checked out with custom labels or private labeling. We will have all of those different instructions laid out here. Okay. So of course the instructions say you please fill out this form in its entirety. Just about everything on this form is mandatory to fill out. You have to fill out every single slot for us to continue, for you to even submit it. We only need this form from you one time unless you are otherwise directed to refill it out. And it's just letting you know the process time. All of the processing time on all wholesale and private label orders are currently 3 to 5 business weeks. And after you submit this form, it will take at least 5 business days for you to receive your first draft of your labels. Okay. So if you order on Friday, March 18th, by the next Friday, is that March 25th, you should receive your first draft of your labels. You won't have to speak with our designer yet or anything, because we're going to get so much information from you from this form. You won't have to speak with anyone because we're going to get all the information from you first. Then you can start the revision and negotiation process after that. Okay. Now, if you are getting a custom logo created and you've purchased that beforehand, that's going to add an additional 7 business days to your processing time, because we have to create that logo first, then go into your design process. Okay. Now, again, our designers can move quicker depending on what the workload is, but we're just letting you know max time. This is how long it's going to take. Okay. And again, once you approve everything, we're going to document that approval, and you have signed off and said, I'm good with everything. Your label production now goes into process, and we cannot change your labels after you have said I approve everything, because they are now being printed. Okay. No additional changes can be made. And if you would like new labels to be printed, then you would have to purchase additional ones. Okay. And again, if you have any questions in regards to the label design process, we have our label designer and all around designer email here for you, here and on that email that you received to get this form as well. Okay. So now let's go through the actual form. So the first section on here, we're going to need your order number. The reason why we need your order number, so we can know exactly who we're talking to and who we're dealing with. If we are expected to receive multiple orders a day, a week, a month, we need to keep track of what your order number is and who we are and what's going on. Okay. So the order number format is WS dash, and it's going to be 4 digits after that. Okay. Even if you're not unable to remember the WS, we still need those 4 digits, and we're going to cross-reference our Shopify system to ensure that this is the correct order number for you. Okay. Whether you have a business logo or not, you should definitely have a business name. You do not need to tell us the LLC afterwards, because we are not going to use that on your product labels. Okay. Next thing, we need to know where you and your business is located, the city, state, and zip code. Okay. The reason for this, the FDA says that on any type of label that is created for any type of product, beauty product, cosmetic product, anything has to have a distributed by address. So we're going to use your business name and the city, state, and zip code that you are in. Okay. If you would like to also add in a contact email or anything like that, that is up to you. But we have to have this information for your labels to comply with the FDA. And we want to make sure that you have the best label designers working with you to make sure that you're not having a DIY experience and your customers don't think that your business is just DIY. We want to make sure that they have everything that they need. Okay. Next, we need your business website. Some people do not have a website yet, and that is perfectly fine. The reason why we ask for the business website is just to see what you're currently doing, what your vibe is, to just help us with the design. And if you do not have one, it is okay for you to just put NA. Okay. Next, we want you to describe your brand, not describe your products or describe your brand colors, because we already have that information. We want you to describe how your business is going to be different from your competitors. We want you to describe the type of person you want to purchase your products, right? Your target customer, your target audience. Is it women? Is it men? Is it someone who suffers from acne? Is someone who just wants to have a good smelling body wash? Who is that person and why? That's what we want you to put here. Okay. Try your best to put as much information here as possible. And that again is going to help us with the design process. Okay. Now, the next thing is going to determine how your form goes forward. All right. So the next question is going to ask you, did you order private label, meaning products and custom labels, or did you only purchase custom labels? And that is here back on the site, where did you order a private label product, or did you only order custom? Oh no, y'all, I forgot to put the custom labels on here. My mistake. 1 second. Okay, so we are back. I'm super sorry. There was an entirely other product that I forgot to mention to you guys. So I'm going to go over that really quickly. I'm super sorry about the form. We're going to come right back to the form. If you want custom labels and you don't want to get bottles from us or any type of private labeling, you can also order custom labels from us as well. You would choose your label type, whether if it's a rectangle, square, or a circle, and you would choose the sizing. So remember earlier when I said we're doing, when we were looking at the private label product, and some sizes and quantities may not go with one another. This is an example. When you order a circle label, like for a jar or anything, there are certain sizes that we do not offer, and you will be able to select the ones that you do offer. Okay. And then you would collect the quantity here. This price does not, show exactly what they're going to be. This is just an example price. I'm just letting you guys know that you are able to also order custom labels as well. All right. So back to the form. I'm super sorry. So we are asking you, did you order a private label product or a custom label? Okay. So back to the form, you will choose here, private label or custom label. So let's do private label because that's majority of what people are going to be ordering. Then this is going to be your form. So it's going to ask you the next question. Do you have a company logo or brand? Company or brand logo. And it's going to preface, if you already have a logo, then go ahead and click yes. If you do not have a logo, we are assuming that you already purchased the $75 logo creation and it has been billed to you. We will cross-reference this information, and if you say that you do not have a logo and you have paid for it, but we do not have that record, we would have to send you a customized invoice for you to purchase the logo creation for $75 before we can proceed. So before you fill out this form, make sure you are filling it out as honest as possible, because we will check our information, our data, to make sure. And if you have not submitted those payments, then you will be directed to not repay. You will be directed to pay the correct invoices. Then your entire process will be delayed due to the additional services. Okay. So do you have a company logo or brand? Yes, I do have one. We would ask you to please put in your brand colors. We would please love the hex codes. So if you do not know the hex codes of your brand colors, please figure out what those are. It's going to be a 6-digit number or letter combination. Put those hex code numbers in. We'll just do this just to show you guys. And then we also are going to need that logo. So you'll go ahead and select file and upload the photo of your logo. Okay. Now, if you do not have a brand logo and you have already paid for it, we're going to ask you a few different questions. So we're going to ask you, do you have an idea of what your brand colors are going to be or what you want them to be? If yes, you can put that here. So you can put red, pink, blue, white, whatever it is, right? Or if you know the hex colors specifically of the shade of red or pink that you want, you can put those here as well. This is not as strict. Okay. And if you don't have an idea of what those colors are going to be, the need assistance is going to automatically be applied here, meaning that our designer will have a consultation with you. Okay. And we're going to ask you the same question in regards to what do you actually want your logo to look like? Do you have an idea? Yes. You kind of want it to be just like text-based, graphics, some type of combination. And if you don't understand any of those either, just go ahead and choose no, and we will make sure that we give you the assistance that you need. Okay, so this is what the form is going to look like if you ordered private label products. Now, if you only ordered custom labels, then the form will look slightly similar, but just a little bit different. So we're going to ask you those same questions up here. Do you have a company logo? Yes, no. Upload your form. Great. Or no, we do not have a logo. I need help with deciding what those things are going to be. I need assistance. No, I need assistance. Great. Cool. Fill out that form just like you would fill out the other one. The only thing that is different when it comes to these custom labels is this question right here. This is mandatory and this is required, again, from the FDA. We need to know the names of your products, meaning what are you going to name them? Is it called All Body Butter? Is it called Acne Remover Serum? Whatever it's called, we need to know the name of your product. Okay. We also need to know the INCI ingredient list. So if you have shea butter, grapeseed oil, lemon oil, peppermint oil, and a preservative, right? We need to know exactly what those products are, but in the INCI version. If you do not know what the INCI version is, go ahead and go to Google and type in INCI name for grapeseed oil and it will literally pop it up for you. Okay. We have to have this entire ingredient list for your labels. We also need to have the directions or the how to use instructions for your label as well. You need to tell your customers how to use your product. Not only do you need to tell your customers, the FDA needs to know that you're also telling your customers as well. Okay, so however you have been currently using your product or you want people to use it as directed, we need to have that information as well. Okay, last thing that we need is the net weight or quantity of that product. So no matter what you are making, how much it is, you need to know how much it weighs or how much is inside of there for us to put on your label as well. This is also another requirement from the FDA. So if you have a body butter or if you have a face mask and it weighs a certain amount or it has a capacity on the inside of 100 milliliters, we need to know that information. Okay. So if you do not have this information, please get this information before you fill out this form. Now, you're probably like, this is a lot that I need to do. And yes, it is. Having a business, having a brand, building a brand, and partnering with other people to make that brand comes to life is a lot of work. And not only are we trying to help you guys when it comes to, designing your bottles and different things like that, we want to make sure that you guys are taking the adequate steps of doing the right thing first, so you do not have to go back and change things that you're doing all of this stuff up front. Okay, so if you do not have this information for us to start your label design process, that process will be delayed. Okay, we cannot help you decide what's inside of the products that you are getting custom labels for. We only have this information for the products that we currently make. Okay, so once you have all that information, you're going to put all that information here. And for each product that you have, you're going to put it on a new line. So let's just say this is what it's going to look like. Product name. You're going to have ingredients, how to use, You're going to have net weight, 100 ml, and then say product name 1, and then next you're going to put on a brand new line, same thing, product name 2. Right? Same thing. If you order 3 different design labels, you're going to do product name 3. Okay? We have the product name, we have the ingredients, we know how to use it, we have the net weight. All right? Everything else that we need for the label, you have already provided to us before you even got down here. Okay? So again, this is only if you got custom labels only. This does not apply if you got private label and you're using our products. Okay? After you fill out this entire form, we're going to ask you right before you submit it, do you have any additional questions or comments for our designers to know when it comes to creating your labels? Anything extra that you want to tell us that you feel like you weren't able to, please put that information here. If you don't have anything extra, you can leave it blank. Okay? Last thing, we're going to need today's date. We're going to need the day that you submitted this form, because this is a now binding contract. Okay? This is you telling us, I have given the byREDD Wholesale team everything that I needed to create my products. They have everything written down black and white in paper. And this is today's date. This is when I submitted my form. This is when my design process started. And this is when I know that from 3 to 5 weeks from this date when I should have my products. This is not only for us, but this is for you. Okay? So you will put today's date in there. The day that I'm recording this is March 16th. Okay? And then to submit everything, you have to agree to this statement, and I will read it out loud. Okay? It says, by submitting this form, you are aware of the current processing time for your private label order. If there is a delay with your order, you will be notified by email in a prompt manner. You will receive a proof of one or all of your designs to show what your label will look like before printing. Official product mock-ups will only be available to the orders who purchase them. You will receive mock-ups once all your designs are approved by you. You understand that this is a custom order and refunds are not valid once all proofs and approvals are made. Okay? If you agree to this, you have to type I agree here. If you do not type I agree, if you misspelled the word agree, we will ask you to refill out this form again. We have to have this form correctly filled out in its entirety, and you have to type the phrase I agree. Okay? Once you do that, you will submit this form. So let me go ahead and just fill this out just to have some information. W-test. Your business name, test business, your answer, test info, your website, test.com, sentences, test. We ordered custom labels only. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Go ahead and put all this information. No, I don't have anything. This is today's date. Let's go ahead and submit it, right? So once you submit that form, it's going to go ahead and process. You will receive this message. Your submission has been submitted and will now begin processing. If you have any additional questions regarding anything, please contact our designer. All right. Please include your first and last name and your order number for a prompt response to your email. Okay. So this is what is going to pop up when you have submitted the form. Okay. Now, once your form has been submitted. Your process has now started. We have a few business days to get you your first designs, and our designer will email you once your first draft is completed. Once you guys have gone back and forth with the revisions, then your design will be approved. Okay? Approved by you only. We will make sure we capture that information, and your labels will go into actual production. Okay? Once your labels have gone into production, then let me actually show you guys the entire process right here. Once your labels go into production and you have signed off of everything and they have been printed off, all of your products are now being prepped. Okay, once your labels have been printed, they will be applied to all your products and be prepared for shipping. You have already received your white mock-up backgrounds, and if you have a promotional mock-up that you have purchased, that has also been sent to you already, so you can start marketing all of your products and everything with those mock-ups. Okay, once you have received your products, please check and make sure that everything's okay, there's no damages, and you can start selling your products, girl or guy. You can start selling your products, and once you are ready to restock and you're sold out, all you got to do is come back here, reorder your products, and we will have a different process, slightly a little bit different. We're still working on it, for return orders and return products. Okay, so not return products, return orders and return customers. So that is our entire private label process. This site will be available in the description box below, how you can start, and if you actually click here, you'll be able to go to all the different products. This will be available on launch day and the days going forward. But this is just letting you know exactly what we are doing, how this process will go. Again, I've described this in very much detail. With you select your products and the quantities, you'll receive a form, the production, the prep, and it's just letting you know that you can have a customized beauty business just for yourself. Okay, so I hope this was super informative. Again, I'm going to try to figure out how to do the whole subject lines at the bottom. Again, if you need help with the timestamps, I'm going to put them on the screen above again, so you can go ahead and scroll through the video. But I hope this was super helpful. We are super excited to help you start your beauty brand, or your men's brand, your body care brand, whatever brand you're trying to do. Again, as of today, March 16th, March 17th, we only have skincare, but we do plan on launching men care in April, body care in May, and hair care in June. Okay, and also while we're working on all those different collections and products, we're also going to be working on doing a customized product as well. So currently right now we already have all of our formulations for everything that we're doing, but if you want to customize face washes, toners, face masks, hair care, body care in the future, we will also have that available to you as soon as we can get it to you. Okay, so I hope this video was super helpful. I hope you guys took the time out to listen to everything and understand everything. You got a good idea about the pricing. We are launching March 17th at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay, that is when we are launching. Between the dates of March 17th and March 21st, we are having a 20% off discount for your first order during that weekend. Okay, but you will only get a discount code. It's going to be a custom discount code. You will only get a discount code if you sign up to the list that we have on our site right now. So if you go to byREDD and click on private label, you will see this here. You only have a few hours to be joined and added to this list. If you still need to be added to this list and you're watching this video after we've already locked our site to prepare for the launch, go ahead and look in the description box below, and we will have an additional sign up form for you. If that is not working, then it is a little bit too late, sis. We've had this form up for about 3 weeks, and we're just super excited. We are literally less than 24 hours away from our launch. Super exciting. Again, if you guys have any questions, please leave a comment below or send us an email at help@byreddwholesale.com. Super excited. We're also launching on my birthday. St. Patty's Day, baby. I'm super excited. I love y'all so much. I can't wait for all of this. And please let me know if I have any questions. We can't wait. Thank you guys so much. Have a great one.